We've been going strong and we're just getting started. A leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choice is clear. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JME. Yes, we're building a better future. It's to hope we've been paving the way. The very best of Jamaica starts today. And so we pledge our hearts to uphold our path. The greener grass is here, the better choice is clear. Choose Jamaica for better community. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica. Yes, we will see the fruit of we labor. We are getting no, not no later. He is a leader. You always deserve your confidence. Yes, we will see the fruit of we labor. We are getting no, not no later. Prosperity for you and me. Choose Jamaica, choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JME. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JME.
Good morning, Liberates, and good morning to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning to the P6 crew. Now, several weeks ago, I believe about 3-4 Sundays ago, Everal Warmington was on a political platform and had, exude some profanities, some expletives, I believe, while intoxicated. Now, after that occurrence, the PNP and their leadership called an entire press conference to say that even though Everal Warmington apologized, the very next morning, a press conference was called by the PNP's Tapanaris, and they asked for not only the removal of Everal Warmington, but they wanted the police to arrest Everal Warmington. See? Before we get any further, let us roll out the morning shout out to my people. So, big up yourself to my beautiful wife. Good morning, baby. Miss Jackie, big up yourself. Rohan, big up yourself. K. Clark, good morning, mama. PB, good morning. Marlene, big up yourself. Mark Henry, big up yourself. Sean Kid, big up yourself in the father that night. Mama Winsome Nemadsha, good morning. Monica Tennant, good morning. Patrick, big up yourself. And Kimberly, big up yourself. There's 43 of us so far, guys. Me only got 9 thumbs up. Every morning, me have to tell us if you give me a thumbs up, them, you know. I spring to your phone and bite out somebody neck ching tomorrow morning. That me gonna tell you. See? So hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, my people. Hit the thumbs up button. And do remember to subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. And we are halfway, by the way, my people, we are halfway to 9,000 subscribers. So big up to everybody that has subscribed. And big up to everybody that is sharing the content as well. Big up on yourself. Much, much appreciated. 10,000 is the target, my people. And we are almost at 9. So big up on yourself. Now, the PNP, I've always said, And all of us know this as labor rights. And PNP themselves know this. They're a bunch of hypocrites. Big up yourself in a Father Andrew. You know, it has always been one rule, one set of rule in Jamaica for the PNP and one set of rule for everybody else. This is how they operate. You know, here last night how the deputy mayor in Savlamar was behaving. So anybody that didn't see last night live, it is posted. Go and rewatch it later on and hear how the deputy mayor of Savlamar was behaving in the municipality. This is how the PNP has behaved for years. Now, listen to this, my people.
And comrades, it sounds like we have a good microphone system tonight. And comrades, it sounds like we have a good microphone system tonight. Last night, I was at another function, and a pure problem with the microphone. And me bought a little BC under my breath. Me never mean anybody to hear it. And a live feed pick it up. So I just want to say to anybody who heard it and feel offended, sorry here. Never mean no disrespect. Me never mean to offend nobody. Me's a humble youth and a well-behaved youth. And I would never disrespect Jamaican people.
Now I want you guys to tell me by way of the comment section if you guys accept that apology and if it sound genuine, my people. Now tell me if it sound genuine and tell me if you don't accept it in the comment section. Good morning to my beautiful mother-in-law and good morning to Lady J. Rohan Thompson said more. No, I have assumed it. Eh? Mighty God. Now, I want to know if you listen to this now, my people. And this is how the PNP behaves. Listen to this.
Künstler betreten die Bühne und verwenden Sprache, die sie als
Dich, das ist
denken, über seine
I don't know what turn this in our next language. But let me see if I can find it.
Künstler
Alright, but there was a clip of Dayton Canberra. I downloaded it, and for some it did not download it in English. I don't know why, but Dayton Canberra was on a platform saying that Everett Warmington should resign, Everett Warmington should be arrested. So this morning I want to ask Dayton Canberra, why is there no press conference calling for the resignation of Mark Buckymassa Golding? And why is it that, you know, there's no press conference asking for the police to arrest Mark Buckymassa Golding? Eh? So then we feel lock up Everett Warmington, who has been a persecuted Jamaican because he was persecuted in the 70s by a white man called Michael Manley. You remember that? Eh? And here is Dayton Canberra following behind an oppressor trying to persecute Everett Warmington for using one of our colloquial words, because believe it or not, BC is ours, and RC is ours, and PC is ours. People in the world are using it and are glad to use it. However, I do understand that it should not be on the political platform. I agree with that. If Everett Warmington was in a personal setting, drinking 2 beer with his friend them, and somebody video him and him a cuss and go on, then no problem. However, on a political platform, we expect better from our officials. So why is it that there is no press conference calling for the removal of Mark Golding and for the arrest and charge of Mark Golding? Because according to Dayton Canberra, my people, if it was a regular man on a stage that uttered profanities or expletives, they would have been charged or even arrested. So I think Now, why is it that it is okay for Mark Golding, but it was not okay for Everal Warmington? Mark Golding, who is in a position higher than Everal Warmington, a leadership position, and here he is lying, Mark Golding lying about the microphone wasn't working, and let me play again because I don't want to tell no lie upon him. Listen to him when he say.
And comrades, it sounds like we have a good microphone system tonight. Last night, I was at another function, and a pure problem with the microphone. And me bought a little BC under my breath. Me never mean anybody to hear it. And a live feed pick it up. So I just want to say to anybody who heard it and feel offended, sorry here, sir. Never mean no disrespect. Me never mean to offend nobody. Me's a humble youth and a well-behaved youth. And I would never disrespect Jamaican people.
Time and time again, we see Mark Golding disrespect the Jamaican people. TVJ, the road less traveled, will never carry anything that is deemed to be against Mark Golding, purely because TVJ is a part of the RJR group. RJR is owned by Joseph Matalan. Joseph Matalan is one of Mark Golding's best boyfriend. So, the RJR group is in trouble financially. So I bet you any money that Mark Golding has promised them that if he gets into power, he will bail them out. And that's it. This is why they are so against the Jamaica Labour Party. Let me just mention that, big up yourself, Lisa Hall. Me soon read some of my comment them, my people. When I get me to 50 thumbs up now, there are 23, there's 80 of us. Hit the 3 that's in the right hand corner of the screen, my people. Hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe if you're here for the first time. See? Now, let me just say that last night, gospel concert, Jamaica is fully green, and it warms my heart to see that my nation is, listening to the Prime Minister, believing in the Prime Minister, listening to us, the bloggers, as well, because we have, us, the bloggers, we have done some real work over the time, especially, me and my team, and others, Mr. Vegas, a lot of others, Munchie B, and big up the moderate PNP them, Mama Karen Cross, Jamaica 411. What the next girl name? I can't remember, but no watch all of them content when I see them pop up. I watch them myself, and I must say kudos to them. They are doing a brilliant job educating the moderate PNP. Natalie Stark, the other girl, I believe she's called. You have some people out there that just cannot be saved, my people. Them just not gonna be a voice or reason. JPU, yes. There is Politics Uncover. Which one of them are Politics Uncover? Jamaica Politics Uncover, yes. Yeah, JPU. And whenever I see their content, I go and I listen because I like to hear from these people who call themselves PNP, but wants a better is better than the rest. And it is absolutely true, my people. It is absolutely true. Andrew Wallace made a promise to the Jamaican people the night when he won the election in 2016. I played it last night, where he said that, thank you to the Jamaican people for electing me, and we are going to move Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. And he has sat out in doing so, and is doing so, and has done so, and the first thing, it took 8 years to stabilize the Jamaican economy, and it has worked, my people. And we start to see look of volatility in the market already. If you don't notice, the Jamaican dollar it lose look right value, it lose couple percent the other day and gone up to 160. You know why? You don't know why? Anybody can tell me why? In the comment section, why the Jamaican dollar lose a little bit of its value the other day? Because there's an election imminent. And whenever there's an election imminent, you know, businesses get uncertain. If the PNP should be elected come September morning, that $160 will go up to 200 United States dollar. Mark my word. Everybody that is operating a business in Jamaica will start to panic because the PNP cannot be trusted as it relates to business and business owners. You know, hear me, I tell you, Jamaica. Anyway, we have a next clip for you. Hopefully that never download in our next language, because I never did get to really listen to them before me download them. So listen to this, my people.
If you want to send bus go to school, you know, shall buy some smaller, then the big bus, which part they can go. Then a big bus, and only me know they can drive on.
So Paddy, you know, he's one of them people who have a problem for every solution.
And big up my mother-in-law for sending me this clip, you know. You know, my mother-in-law is now one of my researchers as well. So guys, anytime you want me to talk about something, you can send them in to me. So persons who don't have the WhatsApp number can find me on Instagram or on Facebook. Me have 2 TikTok and me have 2 Instagram as well. And yeah, can find me. Call me on IG if you can't get me, if you don't have the number. See?
So what they must do, again, they must just do what we've always done and just cross them leg, fold them on and say,
No, Simon,
the bus can't go there, so buy a smaller bus and carry 3 people.
I'm making suggestions, man. If you decide, no any theory...
Where your suggestion was for the last 30 years? Where it was?
Simon.
Metro, may I ask you, now somebody is doing something about it. You say, that's not good enough. You're coming like, when the mother stand up on the riverbank and the baby drop out her hand and drop in the water, and a man dive in the water, bring up back the baby, and think, so well, him save the baby and hand it back to the mother, and the mother just say, that where the head cap there.
All right, well on. I hear you, but me now as a sensible Jamaican. Must agree, man, because nobody never do nothing 30 years ago, and you come now, and you take taxpayers' money, and you say, you're going to do something for the school children.
What is your alternative?
Which we agree, but you had the chance of buying bus. So if you had the chance of buying bus, and you come with a suggestion,
yes,
to buy some bus,
yes,
knowing the terrain at Jamaica, you know which part some of the school them there and
like which school we're talking about?
So I school them like carrying and
one. Give me one.
What's your name?
Them have a new school name, where you talking about, Metro?
The school where the 2 girls them go, man. The Tina
place. Yes, the PNP. They will move heaven and earth to dash for something that is good, because they do not mean this nation any good. Remember something telling you?
Them up the carrying on there. you think those buses are suitable if you go for them places?
You mean Edwin Allen?
Edwin Allen.
So, how them people reach up there? By donkey?
No, them are small cars, small mini bus like the coaster all them small bus there.
So let me ask you this. If at the bottom of that hill is the where Mr. Vaz bringing, right? I don't know how big the bus is, by the way, but...
You don't know JOTC bus them? You don't know those bus?
What, you mean normal JOTC bus? Or the school bus them where them buy?
Guys, don't get me to 50 thumbs up now. 118 are we there. Now give me, hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the button. And do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. If you're here for the first time, welcome to Political Hard Talk. And do subscribe. And don't forget to tell a friend. You know, this is where we talk about hard politics. And we give beaten. When you beaten, forget. Giving. See? We can't listen.
Come off of the wash the same big bus then.
No, but you never see the school bus them will come off too.
I saw the big bus.
Did you see the smaller bus? The bus them what them use in America?
No, I didn't see
Okay, well, them have some of them buses. But at the very least, could they not take the smaller bus to the bottom of the hill and then catch up the bigger bus and go home?
So there are two.
What they must do? Jump off of the hill?
What I am saying, Simon,
yes,
even in the corporate era.
Yes. Well, you reach the corporate area now, okay.
Even in the corporate era, if they had bought some smaller buses, The round trip would be easier because the traffic in the big bus them, Simon.
Okay.
When me talk none foolishness, Simon.
That's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, Simon, this mention some paper. But guys, there's two set of buses that the government bought. There are some smaller school buses coming from America, and there are some huge ones like the JUTC one. But Metro like Triple X, like Dean Jackson Miller, like a lot of the PNP supporters, they are we don't know how to say it, my people. You know, they are a pack of Neanderthals, my people. Them just not like progress. Anything that this government does to move this nation forward, it's like these people are brain dead to it. They do not see it. Why is it that PNP lack ambition? Why is it that these people don't want to see our nation blossom and become something other than mighty God of Daniel? My paper, we 9 thumbs up away from the target. 7 now. So give me 7 more thumbs up. Get us to 50 thumbs ups, my people. Hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. And, you know, if you're here for the first time, me just see some new people added. If you're here for the first time, hit the subscription button. See? Now, we continue to ask, why is it that Dayton Campbell have not, you know, or did not call the police and Mark Golding for the that he muttered under his breath on a political platform, according to Dayton Campbell, who was on a stage with Mark Golding and Peter Bunting at the time. You know, so 3 big wigs of the PNP that did not say anything when Chronic Law came on stage, disrespect Andrew Holness, and uttered several expletive and profanities. Who remember that? Nothing was done to Chronic Law then. When Everett Warmington came and said what he said, you know, a lot of labor rights felt disappointed. You know, I never felt disappointed. You know, I believe that politics is for big people. And even though we have kids, you know, little baby not really follow politics. But when you get in your teens, you're 13, 14, 15, you start to follow politics. Some I pity them. You know, I don't believe that we should hide anything from our children, really. You know, and I didn't have a problem with what Everett Warmington on a political stage. There were no children there, or none that I saw. See? However, I do recognize that that was being broadcast to the nation. And because it was being broadcast to the nation, you could have been sitting in your living room watching it with your child sitting next to you and heard those utterances. So, you know, in that case, I would say it wasn't appropriate. See? Nor was it appropriate for Mark Golding to say what he said. So, we are going to equal that. See? So that we did that, we level. So next time we hear from anybody else, should we charge them Jamaica? What do you think? Let's read some comments, I know. I'm going to go all the way from top and come down. Rowan said, choose Jamaica. Good morning, labor rights. Kay said, good morning, sir. PB said, good morning, DUJON. Bless up yourself. Big up on yourself, you know. Big up yourself, Father. That night. Morning, everyone. I choose Jamaica. Win some Nemad Chase. K. Clark said, catch the upload later. Gotta run. Bless up. Alright. Big up, K. Clark. Monica Tennant said, good morning, all. Thanks for another day. Patrick said, concert hot. Kimberly said, good morning from and friends, our family and friends. Good morning, Kimberly. I am assuming you were trying to say. Marlene said, good morning, DUJON. Big up yourself. Andrew said, big up my G. Big up, Andrew. Good morning again to my beautiful mother-in-law. Good morning, mommy. Lady J, good morning, everyone. Big up yourself. And Lady says, Mark Golding behavior was disrespectful. A lot of people were saying no to the question that I asked then. Good morning, DUJON. Diana Pattison said, good morning, Diana. I think they shot Everett Warmington. I believe they did, you know. And Mike Henry and Pernell Charles also got shot by the PNP in the 70s, you know. Kimberly say Dayton Campbell need to call the police and Mark Golding because what good for the goose is good for the gander. I don't believe nothing Mark Golding said. He takes people for a joke. Absolutely, I concur with that sentiment there, Kimberly. PB say that's not how you give an apology. I don't accept it. It is not genuine. I don't believe it is genuine either. And I really don't accept it either. It better if you need to put out a written statement. You know, maybe we could have looked on it and say, alright then, okay, maybe. TVJ didn't say anything about it, but they then carried the apology. TVJ, I want to set a jankro. You see what them do about the buses coming in through a company that don't have a license to carry in the buses? That is fake. And the girl that is called Naomi Francis, I believe, and somebody else. Then two reporter there. I believe the people them that own that company that brought in the bus should sue them personally. They should be sued personally. Also, TVJ or the Gleaner, whoever they work for, should be sued separately from them. They should be sued separately for carrying misinformation and making mischief. You know, and they should be sued for millions of dollars. Lisa say, hey, big up yourself. Lisa, this is no apology. Mark Golding is sick, man. Kimberly says. And Lady J want to know if Mark Golding is a youth. He might want a youth cow. I want a youth mule. I want a youth camel. I want a youth hippo. I want a youth rhino or some kind of youth, something big. But I want a youth. And with that, reading those comments until we get to 50 thumbs up. We there 50 thumbs up. So big up everybody that gave me a thumbs up. We there 50 thumbs up. Big up on yourself. Asking in the concert from last night. Anybody was at the concert last night? I was Chinese last night that had I been home, you know, that couldn't miss me. You know, I would have been there. PP clock. You know, me and her, but we head top. Anyway, the road less traveled say they can double tap their phone screen to like. Okay, wanna double tap your phone screen and me get to like them. See? Patrick said it was good. Was you there, Patrick? This yo man needs to go back to England. We soon send him back, man. And, you know, we soon send him back. Don't worry. You know. Me skip out some of them there. Good morning, Dujan. Ellen Mackenzie say good morning, Ellen. Anjay Gale say last time them Mr. Holness house and JLP win. Now them a talk about boss is another win. Third term. Alright, we are gonna mash them up. Laugh out loud. All Simon fed up with them. Of course, Simon fed up with them. We're gonna play back the clip before we done still. This man don't have a brain. Not at all. Them just want to oppose to everything, and that is the PNP. And this is what the PNP does. They want to oppose to every single thing that the government is doing. Even when they know that is something good for the people. Instead of saying, okay, this is a good step. But when we return to power, this is what we are going to do to find the money to buy new ones. You know, maybe people would say, alright then, maybe we give them a look in here. So actually, I'm top talk, so I don't want to give them no idea. This is a matter of opinion. Yes, it was a matter of his opinion. You know, I absolutely thought he was a complete liar and a jackass. That is my opinion of him. See, good morning, Mercedes said. Bless up, Mercedes. Head King said, big up yourself. I am living in Montego Bay, and when I see the PMP supporters, them always look like them hungry and need a good shot. And all of them, man, take time with them now. And all of them, we are good, decent, law-abiding PNP, we have sense. You know, it's just that all of we can't have the same mindset, and all of we can't come down on the same side. You know, there's something that they're going to see that the PNP did good. You know, I believe that the JUTC, that they change JOS or discharge JOS and rebuild the JUTC. I believe that was a good thing. It's a good initiative. See, few government are expanding now. So me I say, I believe the NHF card that they did, that was a good thing. You know, the part that they changed the name from food stamp program to part. I believe that was a good initiative as well. Although they were our ideas, they expounded on them, and we are now coming to complete it, and make it better. So those 3 things that the PNP did, and that was the only 3 things that the PNP did in 19 years. See? That was the only 3 things they did in the 19 years. That was worth something. See? One Andrew Holness, one Jamaica. We are going to choose Jamaica every time. Of course. Good morning to Corinne Wellington. Good morning. He needs to be himself. Joseph Spencer, Satan Camber. The white man, Golden, cannot do anything for him. You sure it is Naomi Francis? She is the Prime Minister's person. Not Naomi Francis, Naomi. Naomi, she name? Where the girl from, the young girl there call? And Naomi Francis. Sorry, it's not Naomi Francis. Naomi Francis is the press conference. Is the girl from the Prime Minister press conference for true. So not Naomi Francis. Sorry. Good morning. Mark has never held public office. He does not know how to conduct himself. Well, if he learn over the last 5 years, in a trouble. My baby is 6 and she understand a lot. When she see Jamaica Labour Party, she said, "Mommy, look at Jamaica. That's my heart. That makes my heart melt." She also said Mark Golden is a man. Mark Clark said, look at the Romed leader. When me see Buju, Tanya, Africa, Shaggy come out for against. You know what I say? From me say Shaggy. Me and man, me used to love and respect Shaggy. And from me say Shaggy come out against Andrew Holness. Me no listen back one of Shaggy sang them. You hear me I tell you? Right now it's hard for me to listen to one popcorn or one chronic law song. You know why? Because them people, they have made it in society. They have made it. They are okay regardless of a PNP or JLP. They are okay. When PNP in power, they don't fix up a country for a regular man. We suffer. Some people like them because they give one look a change in your hand. But we suffer with everything else. We don't have no bed in a hospital. We don't have no road. We don't have nothing else. We they need school spaces. We don't have nothing else. So when I see the artists pack up and a follow behind the PNP, man, you have to grieve me. I mean, I listen to them. Me a man love me elder them Barrington Levy. Me used to love Barrington Levy. And when I see Barrington Levy on a political platform coming out against Andrew Holness. And look at the work that Andrew Holness have done for this nation. Eh? I can never listen back to a Barrington Levy song. I hardly can listen to Buju. Hardly. You know hear me I tell you no? These people they sick me. Good morning. Please get Danny on your show one morning. Bless up. You know, so I reach out to Danny months and months ago and Danny saying he don't reach out back to me and I don't hear nothing. But he kind of busy now, so I just left him making doing things. Maybe after I win, you know. Blessed morning. Give Chelsea a shout out for me, please. Big up yourself, Chelsea. Washi Foster is sending out shout outs to Chelsea. So big up yourself, Chelsea, from Washi Foster. See? Big up yourself, Washi. Good morning, DUJON'S Simone. Say, big up yourself, Simone. Claudia Rose say, Mark Golden has a new vision for Jamaica youths. Good morning. And like, we look at Claudia. Tell me what kind of vision. What? House in a swamp. And this is no. That a vision. House in the swamp. Living in no swamp. See? Bless up DUJON. Great work. Big up yourself in a Calvin. Andrew say, don't the IC release the forensic report because they don't have none. I lie, they need to tell. I'm convinced that Mark doesn't hear well. Mark can't hear when he under influence. Lance. When you're under influence, you don't hear properly. Yeah. He have some cognitive disability when he under influence. You know? Anita Earlford, good morning. Carencia Marissa said last night, yo. It did not work. Or it might never work. I never see the part that I see. Almost at the drop asleep. This is a warning to woman of Jamaica. You have a good man in Andrew. Don't swap black dog for white hog. Mighty God of Daniel, of David. Big up yourself, Glenville, bro. Everyone has their own opinion who they vote for. Yes, Claudia, but it is very evident, you know, when you see hospital a bill, Claudia, we never see that in a none of we history. See? None of we alive today. You know, the last set hospital bill in the 70s, so obviously people them that is old that were born in the 60s would have remembered that. But that was years ago. See? Now we are seeing new hospital a bill. We never see that before, Claudia. We see new police station a bill. We never see them sitting there before, Claudia. You know, we see even new school bill. Lot of we never see that. See? And it a bill with government money. When we see it on a PJ, some school bill on a PJ, no, but no government money. A charity bill them, a gift we get. PNP could bill none. They never have no money, economy never grow. When we see the economy grow year upon top of year, Claudia, when we see old people get pension even if they never work a day in their life before. When we see them get free social house and free house for the indigent. Even the mad people, the people that are less fortunate that live on the street, them get infirmary. You know, mothers with babies, I get mothers and baby units. Mothers in prison, I get some unit for house them and them pitney them. And where they can learn something. We see police, I get more and more. 15,000 by this. Crime is down almost half. All of these things, Claudia, I don't see them something. You still got choose a government who know for a fact they couldn't do that sitting here. And they never do it when they had the chance. You can't open up on your mind. Eh? Mighty God. Big up yourself. Again, Andrew. Real talk, my G. You sure him no mean the Chelsea football team? Them win World Cup. Okay. Chelsea are my team, you know, but that even I follow up the football for I win my people. Right now, me I work 6 days this week, or 1 day off me I have this week. So me come here try put myself together. And good morning, DUJON. Big up yourself again, Juliet Clark. Says John Sybil says super Romed. Deli and self, you know. The junkin master. Lance are true. How much for the rent for the PNP house? Well, we don't know, you know. I have to ask Mark Golding. The new vision for Jamaica is yo. Yo, I mean, you live right there, comedian, you know. You're right there for the bad. Oh, he talk to us like we are hoodlums. It's not nice to me. Mark Golding is trying to fit in. You know, because here what now. Dayton Camber then tell him, say, yo, you see people that support the PNP. You're not so bright. So you can't use big words. Else you go get pegged. It go fly over their head. So that's why you hear my talk. So you must be kind of dummy down. You must be dumb down in rhetoric for talk. So the people they must support and understand. Because they know those people are silly people, you know. They know. They're playing on their silliness. You know. He talked to Jamaican people like gangster. Chelsea FC DUJON for winning the Club World Cup. Yes. Yeah, big up my team, Chelsea. I'm a team, you know, but I tell you from when me have no time for nothing again. I just me have all my game in my Xbox and you know how long me play. Right now if me turn on I pay this dust supposed to come out right. Me just be busy I try to sort out my life here, sir. Cause me I get old, you know, whole at 35-year-old. You know, when me 35, my father own business and I build a house, big house, and I work differently from in business. So me look a bit behind, you know, my people. So me have to try sort out it. You know, even though me have look a side business, which is this, you know. So we want it to grow and get bigger, you know. Why people can't see the goodness of Andrew'ness? Them see it, you know. Juliet Clark, them see it, but you know, it's not their chosen people. You know, because we have something where we call Stockholm syndrome, like we keep on saying. And you know, when you go and you see the Jewish people, them, all of them live in a unity. All of them say one and each one help one. When you go over the white people, them, you see them stick together and all of them say one and them help each other. When you go over the Indian people, them, all of them say one, them live in a one house, 10,000 bed in a one room, and them build, and them become rich. When you go over China man, them, I same thing. You see when you come over black people sell you. They own black people to the white people. Then sell you. That then do. And this is what the PNP is attempting to sell Jamaica to Mark Golding. Because they sold Mark Golding the leadership of the PNP. You know. Was it worth it? Look at what it is going to cost the PNP now. Was it worth it? It is black people that sold us into slavery, you know. It is black people that caught us, run us down and caught us in Africa and gave us over to the white man. Black people did that. And they did it in Jamaica. They are compound maroon them. They are come those special maroons over a compound town. They used to catch black slave that ran away and gave them back to the white people. They used to do it. Enough people not gonna like when I say that, but it is an absolute fact. See? I was born 1980 and growing up, all I see from the PNP is bola and bun with milk powder. But now, all the children of Jamaica can pick, choose and refuse. One Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, never two. You know, no good in Andrew, he's a wicked. So elaborate look further than Janet. You know, always say man a wicked and in this and that, and nobody can tell you what he do. Tell you what he do, no Janet. Do Mr. Vaz drop the bad mind t-shirt, it look mad. Me soon drop some t-shirt, you know. Me I plan to put my angry face on it so. And say mind me bite out your neck ching. See, me soon have them pan yourself who no buy. See? Long live malinated people. Alright, big up yourself. Mark Golding is a sick man. Somebody please take him to the doctor. Janet, you are a wicked person to your kids and your grandkids and great grandkids. You know, McKinton, they don't want Jamaica to fix up. Hungry will kill enough of them. You see me? Because PNP now come back in the power to give them about $50 and $2,500. Hungry dog, name out them supper. Them are go dead if they not go look work. PNP is losing the middle class. They have lost the middle class. They have lost all classes. And just the class less now. I follow behind the PNP. All who follow behind the PNP have no class. It is the classless that is following behind them. Marky G, aka Yo, a Jew. So how him now work with the people? Jew not work with people, you know. Jew work with Jew. Forget things. You know, man to keep what they want to keep. You know. And who can blame them? Who would blame them? If we did stick together as a people, would have be better off as well. You know. Bro, I remember in PJ 18 years, it was only construction. A house top a deck and 200 man turn up and only 20 man them want to work. And now you can't even get no one to do them work there. So easy. Because too much work a go on. You see me I say? Good God, PNP sit there and take that kind of behavior. It is the most disrespectful thing how he talk to us. I would even really business with them, you know. They turn over there with their leader. If you don't see from last night concert alone, Jamaica is completely green. And PNP is in trouble. They are lacking a leader. They're lacking leaders, as a matter of fact. The entire leadership of the PNP is, they need to put them in the bin, basically. Eric, yeah, bro. Also, every culture in the world had it at one time or another, but we also ended it. Yeah. That he's talking about slavery. How it worked out over Mannings yesterday, because them say they were coming from Mr. Right, I am assuming. Claudia Rose said choose PNP. PNP must win in Jesus' name. Jesus know so wicked to Jamaican people, them Claudia. You know. Jesus see and know we go through with PNP already. So he not do it to you again. So Vamuska, Abe, you're gonna lose, man. You're gonna lose, Claudia, man. Loser. Anyway, are you still going to Jamaica if the JLP loses to fight for Andrew Yes, David Palmer. I'll be returning to Jamaica whether we'll win or lose. I'll be returning to my home. Now me yard. Mark always junk. Choose Jamaica, all Jamaica, and vote JLP. Kate, big up yourself, you know, Kate Noble. I agree, they lack leader or leadership. They lack both. 52 seats to JLP and PNP 11. I am saying 54 seats to the JLP, you know, and PNP 9, you know. Choose Jamaica, vote JLP. PNP, them fin go look work, them damn lazy set. Well, my people, it is self-evident to me from last night that, and by the way, anybody from Westmoreland, cause me never really have follow up the happenings that happened yesterday in at Manning's High School. I was on a live Pantile watching, and I said on the live that I only recognize one person from Savlamar. One woman I know, or one woman man, cause I don't know Cora, sometimes Cora woman and sometimes Cora man. So I don't know where Cora be. But a Cora alone, me see in a whole live when me recognize. See? And me a Sav man. I know everybody a Sav Lamar. And if I don't know you, I know somebody feel. See? So but Cora only somebody me see in a whole live when me recognize my people. Right? So and I doubt Cora have a voter ID. Me I tell you straight up. Me doubt Cora have a voter ID. And I bet you know any money, Cora was only there for the liquor bicker. See? So as soon as the bicker was shared last night, I know Cora would have gone home. You know? Bavia bro, big up yourself. PNP is allergic to progress and prosperity. Most definitely. Me don't know how labor rights there with PNP. Any woman where me a look and she a PNP, me turn off like pipe. No man, you can't, you're decent people. Like me say, like me say, Mark, see? You have some people who just don't know. Them just a take it teaching what people teach them over the years. Because if I am from Westmoreland and if I should listen to the people from Westmoreland, I would not like the JLP either. But it's because I gain educational independence. And I could go and read for myself with understanding. That is how, you know, I was able at the role to distinguish between the PNP and the JLP. And bear in mind, I did not learn to read fluently until I was 11 years old. And by the time I was 12, I was a JLP. You know? I happened to stumble upon an article in the library in Savlamar. You know, and that is how I became politically savvy. And I've been following politics since then, since I was 12 years old. You know? Read two more comment. You can find one little PNP girl, man, and educate her. It's nice to switch over people, you know, when people link me and say, yo, DUJON, you know, so I go vote JLP because of where I teach me, G. Then think that it's nice for know, you know. It feel good for know, say, yo, you can talk with somebody and make them understand. And, you know, they want to switch because of where I teach them. Because some of them just never know. You understand? So we have to bear that in mind sometime. Juliet said Cora both ways. Well, me can't tell you, you know. Claudia Rose said he apologized. We don't accept the apology then, you know, genuine Claudia. You know, I don't know if you stop allow Mark Golden to talk to me like an idiot. I'm there at work sometime and I see some white people come. Here what see them you know. They start talk to me slow and I talk to me in a condescending tone because they think say me don't know if they think me African or me then they don't know then think me not go understand what them say. Especially when them say something with number, them try to elaborate. So you don't know what me do them. When they do that now, me just speak Queen's English to them. They shock and can't believe. Why Andrew can't come out and say he is not a thief? Why all you people defending him after all that money find in his account? When so many of you are dying for hunger. No JLP now dead for hunger because we are work. David Palmer. So David Palmer, I'm glad you said that now. And moderator, please do not block David Palmer. David Palmer, like how you make that comment, I want you to comment now and tell us what is all that money. Give us a sum now. Tell us the sum of money that was stolen, David Palmer. Most of these women grow up selling front and want their kids to do the same. No ambition, mighty God. Claudette said, where's you saying about money? Ask Jean and Pantan, she thiefy. She not admit to thiefy. I don't understand, Uno. Jean and Pantan admit to stealing both money, you know. But yet, you know, say Andrew thiefy and the lady admits say she do it. Eh? Uno say, uno write it in her head, PNP. The woman admit to thieving both money, you know. She admit to stealing it and is serving time. Or she's going through the process to serve time for stealing Bolt's money. But uno still has say Andrew thief. So how somebody admit to thieving both money but uno has say Andrew? Uno make that make sense to me now? PNP a go wind in a them baggy, Claudia. That's how them a go wind in a them baggy. WIND, wind in their baggy. When time we win September morning, all PNP a go poop. And some a go shit though, diarrhea. So always hear PNP bus people in, but yesterday in Santa Cruz KFC they start arguing about how far them come and hungry. The other one said she passed Clarendon. Yeah. Goodbye to Jada all in the life. Big up to the Carolee West. Claudia asks back goal in Bert John Sybil said, Bertie Dujan, done deal, JLP will win. Of course we are gonna win. It is evident. You know. Odian Bradfield PNP is the hardest people to talk to. Them arrogant. Yeah man, they are downright uneducated. They are illiterate. They are dunce. And dare I say it, they are ignorant. A lot of them, they are ignoramuses. Exactly. Lady J, that is the most disrespectful thing to me. How he talk to the public. Mark Golin a jackass can, man. Mark Golin smell like one thinking too. You know. This is the most disrespectful thing to me. How I read that already. Out of all the big names in the PNP, included Yo-Yo, Murcott, Satan, and the Goatman, only Yo-Yo going to win his seat. Yeah, if you don't mind sharp, he might lose it too. Cause me here, some look inklings are going in a constituency. Some people are team up, vote for him because they say, yo, do nothing for them. You know, the lady didn't admit of taking all the money, bro. I'm not a PNP, bro. She admit to stealing both money. And did I try to get both friend to cover it up with her. She admit to it. So no top tell lie. DUJON'S stage 5A madness. Take people. Well, we are listening to Cliff this morning, my people. So we can hear what going on in New York with this yo thing this morning. DUJON'S people rode out for Warmington concert last night. Of course. But here, my people, time for me get ready to go to work, So you know we are labor, we not idle, See? So I'm going to get ready to go to works and big up on yourself. I will see Uno tonight, most definitely, at 6:30 p.m. So PNP, welcome. All of you that is here, that have been making mischief. Make sure you subscribe so you can get the notification later on that I am live. And I'll be coming tonight to cuss like dog and Jankro. Anyway, shower labor rights.